Hang Time is part of the Globally Balling Network, and you can check out our social media. That's facebook.com/globallyballin. Instagram, don't forget to follow us at Globally Ballin Official. And don't forget also to tweet us. You can tweet us your suggestions of who you want us to interview in all kinds of sports here in the Philippines. That's at Globally Ballin. And for all of our sports fans, we've got more shows for you here from the Globally Ballin Network. We have the Globally Ballin podcast, an eternity of basketball, hang time, and who the heck are we? Just check it out on our YouTube page. That's at Globally Ballin. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time we release a new video. And we have a new network show. Help us welcome Who the Heck Are We for sports opinions and stories. It's available on Spotify and on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe and follow. If it's still not enough that ball is life, well, for all our shoot lovers, basketball lovers, we've got an eternity of basketball just for you, provided by the Globally Ballin Network. Again, available on Spotify and on YouTube. And for a quick and easy way to find us on all of our social media and all of our different shows, you can check it out. Our link tree that's on the site right there, and you can find the link at the top of all of our show descriptions. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Hang Time with me, Denice Dinsay. And this episode is going to be a bit special because we're going to be catching up with one of our previous guests here in Hang Time. We're joined by the sweet and lovely Jen Nierva. Jen, thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, Ate
Naka-quarantine ka
Den.
ngayon.
Thank you po for having me. So excited. Let's go.
I'm very excited because you are providing us with so much kwento. Well, you will be providing us with so much kwento dahil ngayon na talagang na uhaw kami para sa mga kwento ng volleyball action. Thank God you're here.
Yes po.
Because you have a first-hand experience, especially still the pandemic, COVID is still happening. It's very much present. But before we talk about, how you've been, because we've been quite updated with your stories, let's talk about yung life before it. Bago the playing, bago the traveling, and bago the national team.
Okay. Bago yung tryouts.
Bago.
Okay. So we're just staying in the dorm. We always have Zoom workout. So hindi talaga kami na-stop. But yung sa volleyball court, syempre it's another story. Hindi kami pwede. So, ayun, sa dorm lang, online classes, and then Zoom workout, bonding with the team. So, ganun lang yung life namin before mag-national team.
Now, how did that happen? The national team tryouts, did they contact you?
Actually, the first one who messaged me was my head coach. Si Coach Carl de Macolangan. Parang he sent me the picture ng mga list of the players for the tryouts.
Yeah.
So, nagulat talaga ako. Sabi ko, oh my God, bakit ako nandito? And then seeing my name there with Ate Den Lazaro, Ate Don Macandili, Ate Catarado, and Bernadette Pepito. I was like, oh my God, is this for real? Parang hindi talaga ako makapaniwala at first kasi sabi ko, kaya ko ba to? Parang kaya ko ba ma-earn yung spot? Kasi nga, syempre po, di ba, knowing them, talagang kakaiba na yung nilaro nila. And mga ate ko sila, yun talaga yung mga idols. So, ayun, sobrang na-excite din ako. Tapos, parang at first talaga sabi ko, ay, challenge to sa akin. Parang ito na yung time ko para ilaban kung ano yung kaya kong gawin and i-show sa kanila yung capabilities ko.
So how was the first day of tryouts like? I mean, sabi mo na nga na na-excite ka, na nakita mo ang lahat ng mga pangalan na iyon. Pero iba rin kasi yung feeling na nandun ka na parang,
Yes po.
oh my gosh, nandito na talaga ako.
At first ate, hindi pa kami as in sure na makakapunta. Kasi nga, syempre pandemic, ang taas ng risk kapag umattend ka. So, ang dami namin inasikaso. But then, ayun nga, buti na lang, parang umabot kami sa point na, okay, pinayagan na kami ng management namin na, sige, tumuloy na kayo kasi nga, great opportunity yon for us and also gain din yun ng school pagbalik namin. So, yung gusto lang naman talaga ng coach namin is yung ma-experience namin yung makalaban international, yung mga ibang bansa na ganito yung level nila. So, makita talaga namin paano sila maglaro. So, nung nag-try out kami, nililook forward ko talaga yung mga ates. Like sila, yun nga sila ate, yung mga nabanggit ko. sila Ate Jaja, Ate Majoy, sila Ate Abby, everyone. Talagang sabi ko, "Oh my God, I'm so excited na makakasama ko sila inside the court na sabay-sabay kami." So ayun, nung pagpunta namin, siyempre una parang tahimik lang, pinapakiramdaman kung ano yung mangyayari. And then, naalala ko po ito yung talagang sumarap yung pakiramdam ko na parang I feel at home na first na drill kasi nung tryouts is liberos, yung sasabak muna. So
Yeah.
nag-drills kami, simple drills, and then biglang nag-cheer yung mga ates, "Let's go liberos!" Ta's nag-cheer talaga sila, ta's parang yung kaba, yung pressure nawala lahat. Parang sabi ko, "Ay, ang sarap naman sa pakiramdam na iche-cheer ka nila and then parang kailangan mo lang gawin kung ano yung kailangan mo, na hindi mo kailangan, alam mo yun, magpasikat or anything." So ayun, sobrang sarap sa pakiramdam po talaga.
May, isang player ba or isang ate na talagang na-starstruck ka nung nakita mo during the tryouts?
Sino ba? Si Ate Majoy. Kasi parang naka-ano siya nun, sando na jersey. Tapos sabi ko, "Oh my God, sobrang sexy ni Ate Majoy." Naano ako, sabi ko, "Oh my God, parang girl crush ko na siya." Sabi ko, "Sana all." And then nung nakasama ko siya sa court, sabi ko, "Ay, ang sarap naman niyang parang ang sarap niya kasama sa loob ng court, parang ang sarap naman makipag-training with her." Kasi parang ang jolly lang din ng personality niya. Parang hindi ka mahihiyang i-approach. So ayun po.
And after that, yung when you got accepted, ikuwento mo sa'min yung feeling na parang, okey, nakita mo yung mga pangalan ng mga ito na nga sila Kat Arado, Don Macandili, tapos ngayon kasama ka na talaga sa lineup.
Hindi ako makapaniwala nung una, eh, kasi parang sobrang ano, eh, lahat uncertain, eh, hindi mo alam kung anong mangyayari, kung may magbabago ba or yun na ba talaga yun.
Mhm.
So, nung in-announce na okey part ka na ng team, parang sabi ko, "Ay eto na 'to, this is it." Parang
This is it!
kasi yeah, never pa ako nag-national team and ito talaga yung dream ko na magkaroon ng flag ng Philippines sa jersey
Oh.
and ayun na, nangyari na. So, sabi ko iniisip ko talaga, paano ba parang ready na ako kung ano man hirap ng training, kung ano kailangan i-sacrifice, ready na ako kung anong kailangan gawin para alam mo ma-achieve yung, goal ng national team. So, yun
Yung
po.
kamusta yung naging adjustment from playing in the local scene, alam mo, sa college scene actually, to international stage? Kasi yun na nga, madaming nagsasabi na talaga yung paglalaro mo, iba yung maturity, iba yung experience. Especially, that was just when you were a rookie. Tapos, at that time, nag-participate pa kayo when you were still in high school sa PVL. And then everyone was saying na, wow, this NU batch has so much more to give. And then
Um,
you were leading them also.
Ibang level, eh, 'pag nasa international ka na, dun ko na-appreciate talaga na yung hard work, kung ano kailangan gawin para maging prepared ka for the tournament. Kailangan talaga ibibigay mo yung 100% effort mo kasi, yung sa international hindi siya basta-basta, eh. Talagang every kalaban talagang ang lalakas. Talagang 'pag nakita nila yung weakness mo, ay naku, wala, matatalo ka talaga. Sobrang dali lang for them na makita yung weak spot mo. Kaya kailangan once you step there, make sure na walang doubt na hindi ka dapat, alam mo yun, nagho-hold back sa sarili mo, na kahit na mag-error ka, kailangan pakita mo na okey ka lang, na strong ka pa din, na move on ka lang. Kasi once na nakita nila na nag-doubt ka na, ay ikaw na talaga yung target nila. So yun po, yun yung nakita ko and na-experience ko sa international.
Now, you're talking a lot about yung doubts on the court.
Hmm.
But how about off the court? Dahil alam naman natin na medyo nagkaroon ng maraming ingay nung na-form ang national team. And I'm sure you were also put into into all of that noise, yung politics and everything. When, of
Yeah.
course, all these players just want to do is play the sport and represent the Philippines. Now, how did you stay focused? Dahil hindi lang yun yung kailangan mo i-shut off eh. Pati yung COVID pandemic, alam mo yun, yung
Hmm.
mental health also, and yung ang dami-daming possibilities na baka makapaglaro ka, baka hindi naman makapaglaro.
Actually, having the ATES po really helped us. parang sila Ate Abby, tinulungan nila kami na ipa-realize na tayo na yung nandito. So, we don't have to worry about yung opinion ng iba, kung ano yung gusto nila, kung sino yung gusto nila dapat nandito, kung anong negative na na sinasabi nila sa national team. And ang kailangan lang namin gawin is yun nga, mag-focus kami sa kung ano yung goal na kailangan i-prove namin sa kanila na deserve namin maging part ng national team. So, yun po.
And, parang the word of our interview really is Ates. For the longest time, it's really you that your teammates have looked up to, your leadership, your maturity. And now, how does it feel to feel taken care of? Na ikaw yung bunso, ikaw naman yung ginaguide. Parang, I wouldn't say less pressure, pero there kinda is when you have sila Chang Ami, you have Chang Abi pala, and then you have sila Majoy, you have sila KKD, tapos si Ate Dindin nandun rin. Ang dami mong veteranong player na kasama.
Ang sarap sa pakiramdam, ate, kasi meron kang someone na, alam mo yun, na parang tutulong talaga sa'yo and who will guide you sa right path. Kasi, di ba, kahit na sometimes I act mature, I know ang dami ko pa din kailangan matutunan and ang dami ko pang kailangan pagdaanan na experiences na na-experience na nila. So, having them, especially inside the court, talagang, alam mo yun, hindi mo na kailangan pa mag-worry. Kasi alam mong may ate kang tutulong sa'yo kapag nadapa ka, ganyan, or pag natalo kayo, talagang i-remind ka na, it's okay. Ang importante naman is, na-enjoy natin yung laro. And may nag-game tayo, di ba? And hindi natin napahiya yung bansa natin. Kasi, though hindi tayo nanalo, hindi kami nanalo ng any game, yung naging performance namin doon, hindi naman din alam mo yun, kahiya-hiya.
Yes.
No? Kasi kahit sa short period of time na binigay sa amin, kasi sobrang dami namin pinagdaanan, ang daming time na na-stop yung training, ang daming hindi nakasama sa training, but then, nung naglaro na kami, parang hindi namin na-feel na hindi kami prepared, though talagang short lang kasi nga, kulang talaga yung sa preparation. So, ayun po.
Now, ang dami mong ates, and I'm sure they've taught you something. Is it okay, Jen, if you give us a rundown ng mga natutunan mo from your ates, whether it's on the court lessons or off the court lessons?
Una, si Ate Abby. Grabe kasi, she's so positive talaga. Sa lahat ng bagay, na kahit, syempre po siya po yung team captain namin.
Team captain.
So, lahat talaga ng challenges ng team, talagang sa kanya pumupunta. So, handle na yun. Pero never mo siya makikita na nada-down, na malungkot, na parang may problema. So, yung natutuhan ko talaga sa kanya is, yung problema nandyan lang. No? Pero, kailangan hindi mo ipaparamdam sa iba yung problema na dala-dala mo. Kailangan once na paglabas mo ng pinto na yan, na pag nakasama mo na yung mga teammates mo, kailangan saya at positive energy lang yung maibibigay mo sa kanila. So, ayun. Yun yung natutunan ko kay Chang Abby. Kasi ate, to be honest talaga, pag nasa court siya, hindi ko kayang mag-focus talaga. As in, sobrang funny niya talaga. As in, na parang, ay, ang sarap maglaro pag ganito yung kasama mo inside the court. Yun po.
She's one of the legends of LaSalle. Like, alam mo yun, parang, when you hear her name, you just know, like, that kind of leadership. So, okay. So,
grabe
si
talaga
Ate
ate.
Abby,
Kakaiba yung, sorry.
diba? Yung vibe niya talaga eh.
Oo. Iba talaga siya. Parang, lalo na po nung kaka-start pa lang namin. Parang meron na agad siyang binigay na ito yung kailangan gawin. Very organized. Tapos, yung leadership talaga nandun. Sabi ko, ay, ganito pala dapat ang team captain. Grabe po talaga.
And you never know, parang ito na you're learning firsthand from her. Again, we don't know what life might bring. Baka ikaw yung maging next team captain of the national team in, fingers crossed, you can dream.
Yeah.
And like, you're already there, Jen. Parang, go for it. So, how about yung dalawang ate na lagi mong kasama sa TikTok or sa stories? Sila, Majoy and KKD.
Alam mo ate, yung yung na-discover ko kila Ate Kiana and Ate Majoy, they can be goofy outside na sobrang loko-loko, ganyan.
Yeah.
Pero 'pag nasa loob ka na ng court, grabe sobrang ay iba sila. Talagang makikita mo yung palaban na maaasahan mo talaga na 'pag kailangan ng point, "Ate Kiana, let's go. Ate Majoy, let's go. Block tayo." Ganyan. Sobrang nagulat ako, parang, ay iba nagta-transform pala sila inside the court. That's why yun pala yung reason kung bakit sila champion sa Lasal.
That's true.
Kasi they have that attitude, winning attitude, and talagang fighter.
Actually, when I covered for them also, of course, yung sa season 79, it's so different yung personality nila in their
Yeah.
social
Di ba
media
po?
na sobrang fashionista, of course, but like super
Yeah.
kenkoy. But the moment they're in the court, like that Lasal swag is very, very much evident at, their heights. They're like towers for Lasal. So yun. So tatlo na. Sino pa ba ang mga ate na mga
Si
madami
Ate
kang
Din din
natutunan?
po.
Oh, yeah, Ate
Si
Din
Ate
din
Din
also
din
is
naman.
there.
Si Mami D po yung tawag namin sa kanya. Inside the court, siya, sobrang positive lang din. Like, ine-enjoy niya lang. Kasi kami, yung mga bata, kami pa po yung talagang sobrang gusto talaga yung sobrang focus, talagang
Yeah.
makikita mo talaga na, sobrang competitive talaga na minsan nakakalimutan namin mag-enjoy. Pero she's the one who will remind us na, guys, kalma lang tayo. Parang i-enjoy pa din natin kasi minsan, pag sobrang focus namin, masyado na nagiging tight na hindi na nagiging maganda yung ginagalaw.
Yeah.
So, like last time nung nag-game kami, nung nakabalik na sila sa amin, we were able to win a set sa Iran because of them. Because of Ate Din. Kasi nga, naging, light lang yung run ng team namin that set. So, ayun po.
How does it feel like na parang, while a lot of people, really, like majority, na-close yung doors nila sa mga opportunities and being able to branch out, you were able to do quite the opposite. You definitely branched out. You saw really yung scope ng volleyball in the international stage and, got to know all of these new players that you've looked up to, that we look up to, that I look up to, and, be presented with such an amazing opportunity during hard times.
I feel really blessed, ate, kasi nga, who would have thought, di ba, na parang we're in a pandemic, tapos parang ilang years, almost 2 years, hindi nakapaglaro ng official game talaga. Tapos, first international league ko. And then, biglang, alam mo yon, kung kailan pa hindi mo inaasahan talaga, dun pa dadating. So, talagang kasi before, lagi talaga ako nagpe-pray kay God na, I trust your plans, ganyan, na hindi man ako makuha ngayon, hopefully someday. And, ayun nga, dumating yung time na binigay na niya sa akin. And, overflowing naman yung blessings na binigay niya. So, talagang happy din ako kasi I know na naibigay ko yung best ko for the team and for our country. Yun naman po.
And how would you say na this experience changed you, not just as a volleyball player, but also as a person? Because naging consistent yung growth mo, high school, college, but this time, this is, malaking talon to eh. So, ano yung mga naging pagbabago, I guess, sa mentality mo, sa outlook mo in life, or, those sort of things? How has the mature Nierva even more matured?
Ate, kasi this is the first time na mawalay kami sa NU, na malayo kami sa kanila, hindi kami nag-training sa kanila, and first time namin maka-training with other team players.
Yeah.
So, ang dami talaga. Siguro, isa na dun is yung first is yung inside the court, na grabe pala, first kasi yung kay Ate Don, nung nakita ko siya mag-training, ay, ganun pala yung work ethic niya. So, na-inspire niya ako na, pag nasa training pala, talagang kailangan buhos pala talaga. Kasi, yun yung magiging preparation mo talaga kung paano ka maglalaro sa court. And, si Ate Don, sobrang dami niya na-impart sa akin bilang libero din, na kung paano siya tumingin iba yung perspective niya sa pagiging libero talaga. Like, kung paano niya basahin every players, kung ano yung tendencies ng bawat isa. Natutuhan ko na, ay, ganun pala dapat, na every time mag-step ka ng court, kailangan, kilala mo kung sino yung kakalabanin mo. Kilala mo kung ano yung kaya nilang gawin, and paano ka mag-respond sa capabilities nila para matapatan mo yun. So, yun yung isang talagang, I can say na biggest learning ko from the ates. So the other one is being able to be flexible kasi madami kang tao na may kilala. So hindi ka pwedeng eto lang, like kasi iba-iba ng iba-iba ng perspective, iba-iba ng pananaw 'yon. Iba-iba ng gusto sa life, gusto sa court, gusto sa training, ang dami ko natutunan na hindi ka pala pwedeng eto lang, yung nakikita mo. And kami, 'di ba, bata kami. Nung nagkakaproblema kami sa team, dun ko natutuhan na from Ate Rhea na kailangan, you just have to listen. Hindi mo kailangan magsalita pa, magdagdag pa sa gusto nilang sa mga sinasabi nila. Kasi minsan hindi na necessary na dumagdag ka pa eh. So, makinig ka na lang and then just follow kung ano yung gusto ng coaches and ng mga ates na alam naman namin na para din sa team. So, ayan po.
Now, I know na, it really, this whole talking with you shows your humility, if anything. At saka, nalaman natin yung mga natutunan mo. Pero, knowing you, Jen, may na-impart ka rin eh. What do you think it is?
Siguro ate yung being competitive talaga. Ako, very competitive person talaga ako. I don't really like losing. Pero hindi naman sa lahat ng bagay kailangan panalo kayo, di ba? Like yun nga, dito din sa national team, di kami nakaranas ng win. Pero yung experience and getting to know the ates, yun yung parang winning moment for me. So, ayun. Feeling ko yun ate, yung pagiging competitive ko inside the court. And, siguro yung, na maaasahan. Ayan po.
Pero, Jana, that's really beautiful. Yung parang, you're a very competitive person. But, unfortunately, of course, hindi nanalo ng kahit isang game yung national team. Except for one set. That's still a win. But for you, parang because of the ates, that's what we're gonna call them now, the ates, lahat sila.
Yeah.
Natutunan mo na parang may mga ibang panalo na hindi napapanalunan on the court. But these quote unquote losses are merely just stepping stones. And
yes,
I've seen how through this experience, you've grown again.
Really?
So, yeah. And I think that's what's so wonderful, like, about covering you before. Like, really see you back in high school. I feel so old with, like, covering you in high school and then college and then seeing you now. It's parang kung ikaw nasa starstruck ka sa mga ates, ako nasa starstruck na sa'yo. Because no, because like I see how you stay consistent pero you just keep adding things na mas igagaling mo at mas mako-contribute mo hindi lang sa team mo pero pati sa sarili mo eh. And it's just, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. But let's take it light. I mean, let's talk about mga fun moments naman during your time in the national team, your time in Thailand, and also with the ates na para I see that you have become more active in social media compared to before. So, kamusta naman ang naging journey to going into TikTok? And like, IG lives. Nagkukumo ka na rin ba?
Yeah, I tried that.
See? Nagkukumo ka na. So like, how has the transition to the whole online, ito naman, online court been?
Yeah. Ang saya kasi ang daming love despite the negativity, no? May kapalit na love and support from these people. And nakakatuwa kasi nagugulat ako na natutuwa pala sila sa'kin, na kahit anong gawin ko,
Why
support
wouldn't
lang
they?
sila. So ayun, sabi ko, "Oh my God, ganito pala na kaya pala ng mga tao mag-stay sa'kin, manood ng for 2 hours and a half." Imagine sa Kumu ate. Wala akong ano, walang nagha-handle sa'kin pero nagsabi lang sila na, "Ate Jen, why don't you try Kumu?" So sabi ko, "Sige nga, try nga natin." So tinry ko lang. Ta's nagulat ako, ang daming nagse-send ng gifts, ang daming nanonood. So sabi ko, "Ay, sobrang fun pala nito." Ang pinaka natuwa pa ako is I was able to meet people, yung mga fan na talagang simple hi, hello mo lang sa kanila. Talagang, alam mo yun, mabubuo mo na yung araw nila. And ang sarap sa feeling na meron kang gano'ng power, 'no, na may na kahit onting pansin mo lang sa kanila, super saya na nila. So, ayun po.
And gosh, I wish we had more time to like make kwento because I want to talk more about your like online life. And
Yeah,
no, but it's good na parang sometimes kasi ang mahirap pag may nagmamanage siya sa'yo. Pati, that's when it becomes a bit complicated. And
yun nga
nawawala
po.
yung joy mo kasi in doing mga, TikTok, Kumus thing. Because you do it because you love it.
Yeah.
So, this is like, really, thank you, Jen, for your time and for
Thank you
ending
also,
really. This
ate.
interview has been super GBs, which is what we need during
Yeah.
this time. And as usual, like, again, as I mentioned in your intro, you've been so sweet and very, very lovely, Jen. Thank you
Thank you,
for,
ate.
all the kwentos. Talagang, ay, at least feeling ko na I was also there in your training in
Yeah.
Thailand with you. But, just, I guess before we end, like, maybe a short message to your fans, o, di ba? Kasi
Hmm.
dumadami ang nagmamahal at sumusuporta sa'yo.
Yeah.
So, ano yung mga masasabi mo sa mga viewers?
To all the supporters, thank you so much for supporting us, for loving us, for who we are, for accepting us. And yung journey namin sa national team, hindi siya naging madali. Pero dahil sa support nyo, parang somehow talagang natulungan nyo po kami and naging successful din yan dahil sa inyo. And keep on supporting me and I hope sa mga susunod na tournaments, andun pa din kayo, sumusuporta. Not just sa akin, pero sa lahat ng teammates ko.
Wow. Jen Nierva, not just playing for NU, but also playing for the Philippine national team. Claiming it. I'm so happy for you, Jen. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank
And
you so much,
really,
ate. Love seeing you again.
congratulations. And there is going to be so many more brighter, better things in store for you in the future. Thank you so much, Jen.
Thank you po. Thank you for having me.
Hang Time is sponsored by Cuts Apparel. So that's with a Z. Follow them on social media at Cuts Apparel PH and hit them up for your company and sports uniforms and button down biking polos. That's at Cuts Apparel on social media.